Hey there, welcome to another Smart Money Moment. I'm Chelsea Brennan, founder of Smart Money Mamas, and in these segments we answer one question from our community in 5 minutes or less. It's a little bit of money self-care you can always fit into your day. Now, before we dive in today, I've got to tell you I'm recording outside, as you guys can see, and my chickens have decided that they're really chatty. So hopefully you can't hear them too much in the background and it's not distracting, but I wanted to give you a heads up of what that sound is. Okay, so today's question comes from Margo, and she asks, I'm a first-time mama-to-be, and I'm wondering if it's a good idea for my spouse and I to buy a life insurance policy outside of the one we already have from work before the baby is born or after the baby is born. Unsure whether there are any major differences. I appreciate any tips. First off, Margo, congratulations on the new baby. Your first kid is so exciting. I hope your pregnancy is going well. I'm also super excited that you're asking these important money questions now while you still have a little bit of time to plan and hopefully some sanity in your life before the baby comes and you're trying to readjust to a new lifestyle. The best answer for life insurance is almost always that sooner is better than later. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and the sooner we can get coverage, the better, especially because the younger and healthier we are, the cheaper policies usually are. So applying sooner is good. Some women wonder if it's hard to get life insurance while you're pregnant. You can absolutely get life insurance while you're pregnant, and you can still get really good rates. If you have a concern about your health, some pregnancy complication that you're worried is going to make your life insurance more expensive, talk to the different life insurance providers. Many of them will allow you to retake a health exam within a year of getting your policy to reduce your rates if possible. So if you have a potential pregnancy complication and you still want to get life insurance just in case to make sure you're protected, you might be able to go back a couple months after the baby is born, get rechecked, show that you came through everything okay, and lower your rates. So once again, sooner, almost always better than later. But the other thing I really want to touch on that you mentioned here and that not everybody asks is that you want to get a life insurance policy outside of the one you have from work. Most people assume that when they have life insurance through work, they're done. That's it. That's enough coverage. But in the majority of cases, that's not enough coverage for a lot of different reasons. The most important reason is that it's often truly not enough coverage. It's monetarily not enough coverage. Usually that ends up being half to 2 times your annual income in coverage. And that's great, except what rule of thumb is that you need 7 to 10 times your income in coverage. That's because you want to cover your mortgage so that your spouse and your family can stay in the home that you're in. You want to cover any other debts. You usually want to put money aside for your spouse to take some time off and grieve and take care of the kids and kind of reset if something happens. Not to mention whether you want to put some money aside for your kids' college, and all of those things add up and mean that you need more coverage. The second reason is that life insurance only works if you're still employed at that company. So if you leave or you're fired, if you go start your own company, that insurance disappears. And like I said earlier, sooner is almost always better than later when it comes to life insurance. You want to make sure that you always have coverage and that you always have affordable coverage. So applying now, while you can, while you're young and healthy, is a really good idea. So where should you apply? There's a million different options for very high quality term life insurance. I have my policy through USAA. We did my husband's policy through Bestow. They're amazing. They don't require a life insurance health exam if you're healthy. So we were able to apply and complete his coverage within 15 minutes, which was huge for us. We really like Policygenius for quoting multiple companies at once. They have some high quality term life insurance providers. You can put in your statistics and they will give you a range of quotes. Those are all good options, but there are a lot of really good ones. I would stick with term life because on average it is 4 to 10 times cheaper than whole life, and for most families, term is really all you need. It's one of those cases where cheaper is better right now. So check out those policies. I hope you have an easy rest of your pregnancy and an easy delivery. Congratulations on the new baby, and thanks for sending your question. Mamas, if you want to hear more Smart Money Moments, hit that subscribe button on YouTube and follow us so you hear about every new video. I'll see you next week.